Hello and welcome to the patch notes of ARK SOTF version 486.1. There's been a lot of interesting changes and more trike buffs, so let's get into the video. Starting off with loot crates. With the addition of a bunch of new items, it's becoming increasingly rare to get some of the others, as stated from Studio Wildcard. They've added supply crates to help out and do a quick pass on them. Errors in ARK always been weird. Well, Wildcard knows that and adjusted the hitbox's collision to make errors more reliable on servers, reducing lag in the process from making projectiles break on impact. With that, all projectiles, attacks versus player characters are now more likely to hit if you actually hit them. The harpoon, which was added last patch, is getting a 30% increase in damage and significantly reducing its ammo crafting costs. It's unsure if this will make the harpoon more usable, but it will definitely help it. Next on the list is the beer trap. The beer trap is taking too long to be set up, so they decrease the time of food being ready by 5 seconds. The beer trap is still fairly hard to use, but it will definitely find its way somehow. The rocket launcher had some weird circumstances. This will now change, with the bullet drop of the rocket launcher being near to 0, and the rocket speed being increased by 150%. Continuing with some dino changes, the trike got another buff, with this being its third buff in a row. We don't know what Wildcard is intending to do with the trike, but they definitely stated that they want to push the trike into a fighting bruiser role and making it a good choice versus some late game Carnos. Increasing its health by 100%, its damage by 10%, its maximum ram damage by 20%, the trike stamina by 50%, but reducing its maximum speed by 5% in the process. Next to the trike, we have another familiar face getting a buff, which is the Cantosaurus, getting its health increased by 50%, which is going to push the Spike Ball furthermore into a good position in the meta. Coming to some heavy changes when it comes to tokens. Yes, as most of you guys might know, Wildcard uses drag weight to calculate the amount of tokens a creature gives, costs, and so on. Changing the drag weight of the following dinos: Charger reduced by 750, Giga reduced by 750, Titano reduced by 850, Bronto reduced by 650, Capra reduced by 250, Galley reduced by 200, Kangaroo reduced by 250, and the Trike Spino being increased by 400 and 575. Making these dinos more expensive to get or less expensive, but also making them being worth less tokens. With that being said, they also changed the amount of tokens needed to level up each creature. For example, a Raptor will now only take 204 tokens to reach tier 3, and a Rex will take 1320 instead of the 1200 tokens that you needed to reach, make one of your dinos tier 3. This will make getting hordes of dinos that are less expensive to tier 3 way easier, and putting big heavy dinos into a worse position. The Giga, Charger, and Titano have been changed. Instead of starting off as a tier 3, you will now encounter them as a tier 0, and will have to level them up. This making bosses more unique again, and not being too strong in comparison to the bosses. So yeah, that basically means that you now have to level up the Titano and the Charger and the Giga if you find them. And yeah, taming a already leveled creature from another player that is tier 2 or tier 3 was fairly cheap. Wildcard is changing that again, making tier 2 and tier 3 creatures more expensive again, but still cheaper than having to level a fully fresh one. With all the experience and token changes, they also increased the tokens gained from tamed creatures, making it more rewarding engaging into fights. The share XP from tier 3 creatures was nerfed last patch by 50%. This patch it's increased by 25% again, making it a 75% share. Because they realized that leveling up with shared XP was very hard, and you were just better off writing the dino that you actually want to level up. Coming to some bug fixes. As from last patch, they made it possible for loot bags to drop. This caused some issues, making it possible for players to dupe the amount of loot they got from player kills, and wild dinosaurs dropping loot bags everywhere on the ground, causing lag. Loot bags will now immediately vanish when harvested, and players killing dinos will auto loot resources, this hopefully fixing the issue. We also fixed some problems, making it that when looting a bear trap, you got the wrong item and cleaning up its visuals. Also making it that the shields now actually equip or replenish when durability their durability when being picked up from a dead player's corpse. If you own an ARK SOTF server, you are now able to change the damage against players from tamed and wild dinos. And with that, that's it for today's patch. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe and comment your feedback down below. Bye!